Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Y'all not already know I be helping tapping my screen, trying to get us on out there real quick. Y'all know I ain't gonna do ask y'all do nothing that I wanna do. I'm gonna tap my own screen, help me get right on out there to the welcome in, Leroy. Help me get all the way out there to the FYP. Y'all, come on. Let's tap this screen, get inside the FYP, we can get to talking. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Don't be a gatekeeper. Welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Michelle. Welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, James. That part, that part. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. My girl Monique on here early today. So, baby, we finna jump on that bandwagon real quick. We finna jump on that bandwagon real quick. We can get to 10,000 real quick. The more if everybody come in, hey Miss Shirley. Hey Miss Shirley. Thank you. Hey Miss Shirley. Good afternoon, Miss Shirley. How was your day? Thank you. Miss Shirley came in this thing sending gifts. Miss Shirley, like, let me get my girl her hat. Thank you, Miss Shirley. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. Let's tap, 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 tap. Where we at, y'all? Come on. We almost at 8,000. What do y'all mean? We almost at 10,000. Quick, just like that. Come on, y'all. Let's get to 10,000. You have to get to 10,000 the first 10 minutes of your live, and that means you will be out on FYP. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got to warm it up. We warming it up. Hopefully, we already warmed up by the time everybody go to jumping on YouTube and Facebook. Cause we be holding them up because on TikTok is the only one you need to get to 10,000 so that you can be already at you can be on the FYP, y'all. Come on here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all, come on, let's tap this screen and get us out there on the FYP. Hey, Miss Brooks. Welcome in, Georgiana. Hey, Nana. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come on, Rachel. Y'all, come on. Hey, Rodney. Y'all tap this screen. Come on, y'all. We at 9, baby. All we need is a little bit more. We'll be at 10,000 taps. Come on, come on, come on, y'all. Let's tap this screen. Baby, I'm doing just like y'all. My fingers tired and hurting. But, baby, Miss Brooks said, I'm trying to get you there. Thank you. Hey, niece. If everybody tap, 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 tap. Welcome in. There's only one table. Come on, y'all. Tap this screen. Once we get to 10,000, it don't mean start tapping. It just means I'm going to be on the FYP. Welcome in. Welcome in, YouTube. When you come in on YouTube, make sure you thumbing up. What's up? Welcome in, YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on, niece. We did. We had 10,000. Just like that. Because once we get to 10,000, babies, when we get to 10,000, that means that now I'm on the FYP. Everybody in the chat, put hashtag FYP. Everybody in the chat, put hashtag FYP. Where my volume at? Okay, I just turn it down. Everybody in the chat, put hashtag FYP. Okay, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for liking the live over here. Welcome in. I don't know how you do that over here. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Y'all come in. Come in. Come in. When you come in, make sure you hitting that thumb up. And y'all say hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know where y'all chiming in from so I can shout y'all out. Welcome in on YouTube. Thank you. My girl said, I just clicked on here and I already love you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope everybody had a fantastic day. I hope everybody had a productive day because y'all already know how we get down. Listen, if you at work and about to get off work and listening to me, I hope you had a great day. If you go to work in the middle of the day, I hope you have a great afternoon. If you work the midnight shift, the late shift, I hope you make your money and don't let that money make you. I hope you have a great night. But if you listening to your girl, come on in, come on in, come on in. Because y'all already know how we get down. When you come in, you know I have to give out my disclaimers. Welcome in, welcome in. We have to give out my disclaimer. Florida in the building. Florida in the building. I have to give out my disclaimers. Why I'm giving out my disclaimers? If y'all don't mind, oh, thank you, Monique. Augusta in a building. If y'all don't mind tapping where my nose at and holding the screen down. Okay, now TikTok acting up, y'all. Hold it down and share my live out. If you can, if you don't mind, there you go. Let's share the live out to at least 10 people. And once you share it out to at least 10 people, you don't gotta do it no more. Let's share it out. Let me get this. Let me share this out. Let them know that girl already live. Come on in, come on in. Today's topic, I think, is gonna be another good one. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome in. Share my live out to 10 people. When you come in on YouTube, make sure you thumbing it up. Let your girl know where y'all chiming in from so I can shout y'all out. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. While we getting ready to do the disclaimers, y'all come on in. Listen, let me go live on Facebook. Let me invite Facebook. Cause your girl is live right now. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on what are you doing? I'm live on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I just no. Come on now. What's going on? I don't know what just happened. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Go live. I don't know what just happened a minute ago. It went live and it got off. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in Facebook, welcome in YouTube, welcome in TikTok. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me go ahead and give out my disclaimers while y'all on here. Listen to me. When you come in my live, join my live at your own risk. Join my live at your own risk. I don't ask nobody, beg nobody to be here. You be here at your own risk. Second, when you come in, I ask that you grab something to write in and something to write with. Because sometimes some of the stuff that we talk about, it's good to be able to have it and you can go back and if you as you can see, I write down every time I go live, I write down our topics and what we talk about because sometimes you got to go back. Today's topic is what do you require? Attention or transformation? Attention or transformation? That's the topic. What do you require? Attention or transformation? It's either one of the two. That's first things first. Second of all, I need y'all to know I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for social media. I'm saved in real life. I'm human. I got emotions. I'm a real person. This is not a recording. This is me being. I'm live. Y'all are live in my house, and I'm talking to y'all straight off work. I don't wrap my hair up. I'm gonna get in this kitchen and make some hamburgers or something real quick later. So I want you to know I'm saved in real life. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking, hand clapping, saved. I'm saved in real life. I might get to talking in tongues. I might get to praying. I might go to the Bible on my live. I might do a lot of things on my live. So when you come in, if you are an atheist, if you don't believe in God, if you angry with God, if somebody in the church rub you the wrong way and have you not believing in God, baby, listen, I'm not trying to change your mind. Do with that information with what you will, but join my live at your own risk. If you angry with God because you prayed about something and it didn't come to pass, listen, I'm not trying to change your mind. All I ask you could come in, sit down, be quiet, and just listen. But that's on you. When you come in, I ask that you be mindful and respect people. You will not attack people, not talk down on nobody, make nobody feel less than because we all doing the same thing on this earth, trying to keep our head above water. When you come on my live, understand something. You can come in and help grow my page, help grow my lives, push me out to the FYP. You can or you don't have to. What you can do is come in and act right, or you could be blocked. You could be blessed and blocked at the same time. You could be blessed and you can be blocked in Miss Janet's voice. When you come in, I ask that you understand I'm an educator. So I teach kids all day. I teach the high school level. And a lot of my kids find me on social media, not because I ask them to find me, because my pages are not private, so they find me. But I don't like talking to my kids on here. I like talking to adults. Some of the things I talk about is for the adults. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I like talking to people that come in and they know how to act. I don't got time to be talking to people that get in their feelings too quick. I don't got time for people that don't know how to take accountability or responsibility for the choices that they made. On my live, I might walk you like a dog. I might go down your rabbit hole. I might talk about you, your mama, your dog, your kids, your baby daddy, your side chick, your main chick, your side man, your main dude, your husband, whatever. Not because I want to be mean and malicious. It's because I love you. And sometimes we got to talk about things that make you uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. And some people don't want nobody to tell them nothing about them. Don't they be loving to say, don't kick me with them down. But sometimes you got to go right in, take that band-aid and pull it right off. Not because I want to harm you, because I want to help you. I'm in a season in my life that I'm taking my pain and using it for purpose. I'm taking my pain and using it for purpose. I want to help somebody, even if it's just one woman. I want to change their life, change their mindset, change the way they think, talk, dress, act, react, the way they allow people to handle them, mistreat them. I want to teach a woman how to set boundaries. And sometimes that comes from somebody that you don't even know. It ain't necessarily coming from people you know. When you come in my live, understand something. I don't think I know everything. I will talk about things that need to be talked about, things that y'all probably scared to talk about. I will touch on it. Not because like I want to be messy, because there are some things that need to be talked about and talk real. I get it. I get it. A lot of people don't like listening to nobody like me because they want to see somebody that have doctor in front of their name. If it don't say doctor or psychologist, they feel like a person can't tell them nothing. I'm one of the people that is a big believer. I believe that life gonna life. I feel like can't no book, no degree, no theology, nothing teach you about life but life itself. And I've been through a lot of things in life, and I feel like I want to share it. I am very open. I'm very transparent. I don't act like I can point the finger at y'all and don't point the finger back at me. Like I said, I am human just like y'all. I have emotions, I have feelings, I have good days, I have bad days, I have hard days. I have days when people criticize me. I have people that give me constructive criticism. I have days where I feel less than, like I'm human like y'all. But if I can get on here and I can share my pain and turn it into a purpose and help somebody else, I did my job. Some people do not want to let nobody tell them nothing because they know everything. And if you ain't never been through nothing, this live ain't the live for you. Because, baby, I'm going to talk about something. The Holy Spirit might give me something to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it. Hope I ain't forget nothing. I have to give out all these disclaimers because people come on here and they be trying to argue with me and argue me down. Another thing, I do ask that you tap the screen, share it out. I ask that you contribute to the lives, not because you're going to pay my student loans off, not because you're going to pay my mortgage off, because it helps me get pushed out in the algorithm. Everybody understand that it helps me get pushed out in the algorithm. If y'all support me, I'm pushed out and more people can come in. Don't be gatekeepers. On my live, I'd like to let y'all know, yes, I am married. Yes, I have kids. For some reason, those are two things that people like to talk about. Oh, and another thing, they like to let it be known that I'm large up here. Miss Pray already know she large. Pretty Brown, I am large up here. So nobody got to say it. This, one of the last things. If me being a woman of color, hold on. Me being a woman of color, me having this on my head, me having this apron on, whatever, me being large, me having a look good, like whatever offends you about me, and you don't like looking at me, you don't like my voice, you don't like that I use my hands, if that offends you, this is not the live for you. This ain't the live for you, because I'm gonna be a woman of color till they put me 6 feet under, and I'm not gonna water down, sugarcoat. I'm not gonna make it fit your narrative because you don't like what I'm saying. And listen, if I believe in it, I'm gonna stand on it. And if I can prove it or I can't prove it, I don't mind asking this, and I don't mind being wrong. We can agree to disagree, and I don't mind you saying, you know what, I don't agree with you, but at least give me the same respect I give you. I'm gonna let you say what you gonna say, but when it's my turn, I'm gonna need you to give me the same respect. People want to throw the rock and hide their hand, not on this live. And if you be disrespectful, distasteful, you're gonna be blessed and blocked. You understand me? Okay. With that being said, let's get ready to pray. Today's topic, I think it's a great topic. What do you require? Attention or transformation? One of the two. Welcome in, Facebook. I don't know who's watching me on Facebook, but if you come in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Facebook, y'all got to start at least supporting the live by collecting those stars up there. You see these stars? If y'all can collect that on Facebook. But with that being said, today's topic, what do you require? Attention or transformation? Monique, I am so glad that your mama like me. My girl Monique, mom like me. Do you hear me? And her mom's older. And she really loves me, and I really, really appreciate that, because that means I'm doing or saying something right because she's older. You understand me? I love that Monique mama love on me. She like, yeah, that's my girl right there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over my husband, over myself, over the airways. I plead the blood of Jesus over everybody that's going to come and counter this live, even if they're not going to stay. Lord, I ask that you created me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Lord, I'm asking you to cancel the mouths, close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, do not allow any following spirit. I cancel any following spirits, monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord, I'm asking that you throw your weight around. I put the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord Jesus, I'm asking that you send the people that want to hear a word from you and understand that you can use anybody to get a word to them. Lord, creating them a clean heart so they're open to receive the word. Lord, do not allow this message to return unto you void. Don't let it fall on deaf ear. Let it reach the people that it's supposed to reach. Lord, have thy own way. Do your thing. Have thy way on this live. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Let's get ready for the live. Listen, when you come in, I ask that you share, tap, support, 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 support. Today's live is, what do you require? Attention or transformation? It's either one of the two things. Before we start that, I want everybody to know your girl is starting a academy, Women Whole Again Academy, but it's for any and everybody, men and women. It might not be for you, it might be for somebody else. Click the link in my bio so that you can already have your spot selected, because it's only going to be a select few of people. I'm not going to have hundreds of people, because I need just to be able to reach a certain amount of people. So when it cut off this week. The tickets are, the class is $28. $28. Listen, and when I cut it off from 28, the next time the classes will be 97. In those classes, we're gonna have daily talks. We're gonna have a workbook that you're gonna work in. I'm gonna help work you through some of the pain that you are going through. And it ain't gonna be in front of a whole crowd of people. It's just gonna be a select few of people that we're gonna talk about some things. And I'm gonna help you peel back that rug. I'm gonna help you heal. I'm gonna help you talk better, think better, act better, dress better, clean better, eat better. I'm gonna help you do all the things that you feel like you can't do. You don't have no time. I'm gonna help you heal from what you think broke you. I've been through some things, and I think it's time for me to turn my pain into purpose. I'm turning my pain, what I've been through. I wrote a book. It's called 3 Years Too Long. And in that book, I talk about a season in my life. And I know I ain't the only woman that ever dealt with the wrong man, or I know there is more than one man that ever dealt with the wrong woman that had a broken heart. But some people go through things. Welcome in, welcome in. Some people go through things and they don't know how to deal with them. And I'm going to help you deal with them. I'm going to help you heal from what you think broke you, what got a hold on you. If you join this class, it's going to be well worth it. Click the link in the bio. I hope somebody purchased it today on the live so we can see that they purchased it and they got to download the workbook. That's what I want. To make sure that the link is being clicked. A few people bought it, but I want to see if anybody will get it on here. Thank you to the people that already purchased their tickets to have a slot in the class. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a few women already said, you know what, I need to be in this class in June. Let me go ahead and get my ticket. A few of them already bought. So listen, only a select few more people. Only got a few more $28 tickets. No, I'm not from South Africa. I'm from Florida, from the United States. The proof is in my account is overwhelming. Heaven Smoky, what? The website is on my beacons. All you have to do is go on this website. If you on my TikTok, all you got to do is get off my live, go to my page, and click the link. There's a link and it'll take you to my beacon store. Click that and purchase it. It's an automatic download. It's an ebook, and you will have your slot. It's $28 now. After this week, it's going up to $97. So get it while it's $28. You can't beat $28 to get somebody to talk to you, somebody to listen to you. You'll have more access to me. $28 to help you heal. But let's talk about it. All you got to do is all you got to do is get off my live and go to the link, click it, download it, and come back and let me know that you purchased it. Oh, I can ask a question. The question is attention or trans. I'm glad I got on my phone doing this information. Attention or transformation is the question. That's the question. That is the topic for the day. Attention or transformation. I hope somebody get on my I hope somebody get on my Facebook so they can post it. Listen, sometimes we tell ourselves, hey, look. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we want to be in a relationship. We're talking about relationships. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we want to be in a relationship. But sometimes you need to ask yourself, do you want attention or do you want a transformation? Which one do you want? Do you want that person to give you attention or do you want that person to transform into an adult, transform into somebody mature, transform into somebody that wants something? Because listen, let's be clear. The first part, thank you, the first part of a relationship, the first 90 days, you getting a certain version of a person. Welcome in, Joy. You getting the first, thank you for posting that. She just posted my thing. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. Put the link down in there. That is the topic. Listen, sometimes we get you. What I'm saying is the first part of a relationship. That's with anybody. I don't care who you are. You get in a dip. Oh my God! Somebody just purchased the Oh my God! Thank you, Georgiana. Just purchased the $28 class. Georgiana got her class. She got her ticket. Oh my good. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, when you get in a relationship, the first thing when people show you, oh, Monique, you don't change your name. Monique says me. I didn't know that was you, girl. Thank you. I'm glad you over here. Listen, when you get in a relationship with somebody, when you get in a relationship with somebody, you get in that relationship, and the first half of the relationship, the first 90 days, you get one version of that person. But the more y'all get to know each other, the more you know, the more you get to know each other, you learn how to adapt to one another. And either they gonna show you who they are or they gonna show you who you want them to be. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear. But in actuality, you should want somebody to transform. You want transformation. You don't just want attention. You don't want nobody giving you something just for the beginning, just to get in. And I know I have women that have dealt with men or men that have dealt with women. They only telling you what they want to tell you, or they only giving you a version of them just to get you to time. And then when you show up, fall in love with them, they're not who they are in the long haul. This is why you got to be mindful when you get in a relationship. You should know what you want, because ain't nobody at 35, 45, 55 gonna make me believe that you still want what you had or wanted at the age of 19, at 20. At the age of 19 or the age of 20, you should want something more than what that person is offering you in the beginning. Because the man I'm married to, I don't want that same version of him 5 years later. We've been together for 5 years. When I first met him, it was one version. Now he's showing up a grown man. I didn't want him to tell me, oh, I'm this type of man or I'm that type of man. And I know he want the type of woman. I showed him one version of me in the beginning, and then later I go to switching up. No, you want somebody to have your back. You want a grown man. You want a grown woman. But see, we got too many people around here getting in relationships and they don't know how to do the one important thing. Everybody in the chat put communication. Put communication. Everybody in the chat, put communication. We got so many people hollering about, oh, I got a good man. Oh, I got a good woman. But they don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to express your disappointments. You don't know how to express the way you appreciate them. You don't know how to express that you don't like something, because every time y'all get in a conversation, it's either he's doing all the talking or you doing all the talking. That ain't communicate, because there are times where you going to have to be an adult. Do you understand me? There are times where you're going to have hard conversations and not always be like all babyish or acting immature, because some things like money, like the finances, it requires two adult people. When you in a relationship, ain't no way you gonna buy a house with somebody that can't manage money. Ain't no way you gonna buy a house when you know there are the responsibility on you and them, and you know if anything break, it's on you. Ain't no way you gonna marry somebody. You should be marrying somebody. You gonna do life with that person, and they can't have your back. See, when y'all be talking about, oh, he got my back, oh, he spoiled me, y'all talking about the material aspects of spoiling. But what happens when the lights and the cameras and the action is over? How do they talk to you? How do they greet you? How do they help you through a bad situation? What happens in a funk? What happens when the money go to looking funny? Because most men, and I'm talking about grown men, when that money go to looking funny, they go to acting funny. When they don't fit, they don't understand how they gonna pay the bills, how they gonna be the man of the house, how they gonna support, they go to feeling some type of way, they go to feeling less than. And you as a woman sometimes gotta pick up that slack. You as a woman sometimes gotta let him know, babe, I got your back no matter what's going on. But see, some of y'all don't know how to communicate that, because a lot of women nowadays, they want to trade it in for a new version every time they hit a bump in the road. Some things are worth fighting for. Some things are worth working out. But when you don't know how to communicate because you ain't never seen it done, communication does not require one person to have all the power doing all the talking. Communication is two adults sitting down saying, you know what? I didn't like the way that made me feel. I didn't like the way you said that. I didn't like the way you didn't have my back. I don't like the way you spent up the money. You got to be able to have a whole conversation. A lot of women, they love to say they want a good man. They want a man with a good credit score. They want a man that can pay all the bills or the majority of the bills. They want a man that work all the time, come home. A lot of women want that till they get that, and that man telling you he's not buying you no Birkin bag. And he's not going to buy you a Birkin bag, not because he don't love you, not because he don't want to spoil you. He may not value a Birkin bag because that is a material bag that costs $2,000 and $3,000, $4,000, and he knows it's not worth it. He is the type of man, you might meet you a man that values having savings, and y'all going on trips and y'all doing things bigger than just buying a bag, because when you buy one bag, you want another bag. That bag gets old and you constantly buying bags. You might meet a man that don't value that, but it don't mean that he less than. This is what I'm talking about. Do you want attention or do you want transformation? Do you want a man that's going to come in your life and change your life, uplift you, pour into you, have your back? I'm talking about have your back if the AC get to leaking. Have your back if the washer and dryer break down. Have your back if your car break down. Have your back if you short on something. Have your back when you having a bad day. Y'all like the thought of having a man, but until you get that grown man that say we gonna say something, then you always walk around, oh, he's trying to control me. No, baby, because a grown man come in, and as a man, he's supposed to make sure them bills get paid. He's supposed to make sure ain't nothing lacking. He's supposed to make sure if you ain't on your grown woman, you doing it. And I ain't talking about talking to you like you a child. I'm not talking about a man that's trying to make you a little girl. I'm talking about a grown man that's saying, wait a minute, I know you've been a single woman for a long time, but baby, you ain't even got to do that no more. I know that you independent, but baby, you ain't even got to be independent no more, because I got you. I got your back. And I know sometimes it's hard when you've been a single mother, a single woman for a long period of time. Because I was there. I was a single mother for like 20 years. I was 18 years. I was a single woman. So having somebody coming into my life, it was a hard transition because I was used to doing everything by myself. I was used to holding things down by myself. I was used to figuring out things by myself. And when I came across a grown man and he had to let me know and he understood, he wasn't mad. He was like, I know you've been independent a long time and you ain't really had nobody to be in your corner. I came from arguing with a man about $20 to a man having two and three hundred thousands of dollars, and we ain't gotta argue. I came from I couldn't ask a man for nothing to asking a man I need $1,500. It's a difference. Do you want attention or do you want transformation? You want this man to give you attention. You want this man to be up under you. You want this man to be in your skin. You want to live and breathe and eat this man. Or do you want a grown man that both of y'all elevate? Do you want a grown man that gonna change your life? And I ain't talking about hurting you, taking you down through there, dragging you through the mud. I'm talking about a grown man that you and him can disagree and he ain't cussing you out. Do you want a grown woman that tells you, I got your back and really got your back? Have you ever experienced somebody telling you, I got you and really got you? Come on, y'all. Let's talk about it. Have you ever had somebody tell you, I got you, and they really got you? Have you ever had somebody be real? They come in, you real. If y'all separate, they still can't say nothing bad about you because they know they messed up. Have you ever dealt with somebody that dropped you? Have you ever have you ever dealt with somebody that fumbled you? Have you ever been the person that fumbled a good thing and you can stand back right now and say, you know what? He was a good man to me. It ain't always the men fumbling women. Sometimes us women fumble good men. Come on, let's talk about it. It ain't just one size fit all. Don't act like a man the only one around here fumbling. Do you understand? Women fumble good men all the time because you know why? Some people ain't used to it. When you're not used to that and you it's a fear to you because it's unknown, you tend to act a certain type of way. You tend to act immature. You tend to sabotage. Everybody in the chat put sabotage. Sabotage. Have you ever sabotaged your relationship? I'm only talking to my grown people because I want to know, do you want attention or you want transformation? It's only one of the two. We ain't going to argue in the middle or not. You can either have attention or you can have transformation. I want to know, have you ever sabotaged anything? A relationship because you were scared, because you felt like this was too good to be true. I hear people say that all the time. You too good to be true. I've dealt with men that told me, even if it was game, I've heard men say, you got to be too good to be true because ain't no woman like you good. Ain't no woman around here cooking and cleaning and catering to their man and taking care of their kids, working a full-time job, going to school, holding the house down. They don't make them like that no more. But in actuality, there are women. There are women. And knowing there are women out here that actually get up and cook and clean and cater to their men and know how to be submissive. But the problem is sometimes when that type of situation, a lot of these women ain't coming into men that make them want to be submissive. Because let me tell you something. It ain't one size fits all. It ain't one size fits all. As a woman, you want to feel safe. And ladies, let me break this down and make it plain for y'all in the back. A man also want to feel safe as well. Some of y'all don't think a man want to feel safe. It ain't just us feeling safe. A man want to feel safe. Let me tell you why. A man want to feel like, listen, he want to know that if something happened to him, like out of his control, he get hurt on a job, he get laid off, something like that. I ain't talking about no lazy man that's sitting on the couch. I ain't talking about no type of man that use them. That part. I ain't talking about the kind I'm talking about them type that get up, work, and give you the shirt off their back. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the type of men that you know gonna hold you down, but something happen. A grown man like that, I'm talking about a grown man. Because there's a difference between a grown man and just a man. Just because you got that man part and you talk like a man, look like a man, walk like a man, it don't mean you a grown man. And that's the same thing with women. Because you look like a woman, smell like a woman, shape like a woman, you got what women have, all the body parts. It don't mean that you a grown woman. It means that you a woman, and it means that you a man. But it's a difference between a grown man and a man. It's a difference between a grown woman and a woman. Let me tell you something. Grown men, Just like a lot of women be hollering about, I want my man that come all together. I want a man that got a credit score of 700. I want a man with his own car, own place to live. I want a man that, no, baby, you want to build a bear. We talking about grown men out here because the same thing that you require, you better be able to reciprocate. And a lot of women can't reciprocate it because they lack one thing, and that's communication. And a lot of women assume, oh, now a man don't want to hear that. A woman don't. A woman don't want to. A woman don't. A man don't want to hear a woman expressing themselves. Yes, a woman do. What's going on? A woman don't, a man don't, y'all think men don't want to conversate. Y'all think men don't want to hear a conversation. No, y'all think a man don't want to express how they feel. Like they don't like y'all expressing how y'all feel. Grown men don't mind you conversate. But I want y'all to change this narrative real quick. I want y'all to stop thinking that men are intimidated by accolades. Quit thinking that a man is intimidated because you a boss. Quit thinking that a man is intimidated about that. Quit thinking that a man is intimidated because you got more degrees than him. No, baby. It's actually sexy to a grown man that because he knows, wait, little mama right here, I can guarantee you, I'm a woman. I don't know if a man ever said this. This just me saying it. I can guarantee you, grown men have conversations with their homeboys about them type of women. Like, little mama got her stuff together. Like, nah, dog. Little mama, like, on her A game. Little mama got them kids over there. Little mama house clean. Let me tell y'all something. Before I got married and I was dating, there was a few men that wanted to date me that was interested in me. But when people told them that I had children, a few of them assumed they was like, I bet her house dirty. I bet her kids right on the wall. I bet she got clothes piled up because she has 4 children. Ain't no way her house clean. Men have said that they have this notion about women, single women, and mothers because I guess them the type of women he dealt with. And it was something he wanted to date me. He didn't end up dating me. His homeboy or his cousin was more man enough than him. He stepped to me and we started talking and we started dating. And when he came to my house and he saw how I kept it, of course, he had to go back to his homeboy or cousin after they get in conversations and let him know, like, he like, my G, I'm glad you dropped the ball. I'm glad you didn't talk to her. I'm glad that you assumed that she was one type of woman. Because when I tell you, little mama keep her house clean. She love on her kids. She hold it down. It's food in there. Like, it was mind blowing to him to go back and tell his people that my house was really clean. Because, see, people got this notion about you. But this is what I'm saying. The question for the day, the topic is, do you want attention or do you want transformation? A lot of grown men in 2026, see, a lot of women get it twisted. This is where y'all get it twisted at. A lot of women assume that men want everything they see on social media. There are some men that actually want a real woman. They know if you got children, you might got some stretch marks. They know if you got some children, your body, everybody's body ain't bouncing back. These men want real grown women, and you having kids is not the problem. A lot of women assume, oh, because I got kids, so it's the problem. And I used to think that way back in the days, but I learned that, baby, there are women that don't got no kids, better, prettier, sexier, flat stomach, and they are still single because that's not what a man wants. Men want real women. And you thinking it's your kids, it ain't your kids. Everybody in the chat put attitude. Put attitude. It's your attitude. Listen, you can want what you want, but you got to be real about this thing. You cannot have a man that work a 9 to 5 and you want to go to Puerto Rico and out the country every month. His money, a hard-working man's money is not as long as some of these NFL players, like football players, basketball players, rappers. Y'all be on TV, social media saying, oh, he bought his old lady a new Range Rover. Come out to the front. Come out to the front. Y'all watching somebody that play in the NFL buy their baby mama a Range Rover, and your man, he works a 9 to 5, and y'all live a comfortable life. He can't afford to go and get you no Range Rover. It doesn't mean that the man, that celebrity, is a better man than your husband or your baby daddy or your boyfriend. It just means his the way his money set up is a little bit different. It's a little bit longer. But see, we on this side, we look on one side. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We on this side, and we assume that our men don't love us. Oh, cause he ain't buying this. See, your attitude, the attitude that you have towards your man, it don't fit. Because if you want a man that's able to put you in a Range Rover for Mother's Day, you're gonna have to have that type of man. But listen, let's be honest and let's be clear. We see a lot of these celebrities with these men that spoil them, and they also get cheated on. Hello. They also get cheated on. So we always looking on the outside, looking in, and assuming that, oh, it's perfect over there. It's got to be perfect over there. But see, today we talking about, do you want attention or do you want transformation? Because at all times, you as a woman, you should be transforming. You should be growing. Your conversation should be different than it was with your baby daddy. Or if you with your baby daddy, your conversation should be better or different, more mature with the older you get. Because you still shouldn't be around here talking about you mad, you jealous because somebody got a bag, a purse. And some of y'all got 1,000,001 purses. You don't even carry them all. But you got a man that y'all sat down and y'all talked about the insurance policies. Hello. You see what I just said? See, some of y'all attitudes don't match. Some of y'all got good men that get up and go to work, make it happen, and y'all don't sit down and he talk about the insurance policy because he want to make sure if anything ever happened to him, that you taking care of the kids, taking care of the bills, taking care of. He talking about if in the case of an emergency, in the case something happened to him. Y'all don't sat down. Now you might have 5 friends and all your friends ain't sat down and had that same conversation with their man. I'm talking about your homegirls, that man that buy them bags, Birkin bags, take them to Lenox Mall, take them to Miami, fly them out. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about your homegirls. You probably the one home girl that got a grown man that don't value material things, and you might be saying, "Oh, you don't love me because all my home girls got this." That don't mean they men love them even more or less. It just means the man that you got, he want to make sure things are in place in case of an emergency. But see, some of y'all can't think on that level because y'all want attention. You know, the bigger the car, the more attention. The bigger the bag, more attention. The more y'all post on social media, more attention. The clothes you wear, more attention. Listen, you might be married and you might have just had a courthouse wedding. You might have had a small wedding. You might have didn't have the glitz and the glam. Then you might have a homegirl that had the wedding of the century. They had the party of the century. And it was all for them. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They had the party of the century. You married, they married. Now, because you didn't have a party of the century, doesn't mean your husband love you any less because your homegirl over here don't spend thousands and thousands and she had the wedding of the century. See, sometimes y'all be watching with y'all eyes, but y'all don't really be thinking with y'all mind. Because let's be clear. Let's be clear. If you had a courthouse wedding, it don't mean your wedding gonna last longer or less. If you had a $50,000 wedding, it don't mean your wedding gonna be less or more. Listen, y'all gotta stop trying to get the attention and get the transformation, because the marriage, the wedding, it only lasts a few minutes. A few minutes. I got married. I got married in the church. And I got married in the church because that's what I wanted to do. My husband is a simple man, but he gave me I call it my fairy tale wedding. My daddy walked me down the aisle. I did all that, all the glitz and the glam of marriage. You know what I'm saying? I did everything. I did everything. But If I can go back and I can tell somebody, I promise you, I would tell people, go to the courthouse and have a big party. I'm not in debt, and that was my thing. Some people go in debt. Hey, Heather, some people go in debt trying to show out and trying to get attention. Some people go in debt because they want the attention. They want people to say, oh my God, look at them, look at them. And I'm not taking nothing from them. But what is it that you want? Attention? Or you want transformation? Because after the wedding, you want your husband to be your husband, and you don't want it just for show. You don't want to have to put on, you don't want to have to fight just as hard to keep a man, all because you married him for the show and tell. What is it that you want? Attention? Or you want the transformation? You want to grow and become a better woman, a better wife, a better mother? You want a better relationship with God, or do you want attention? Do you want people always saying, girl, I saw you with your new hairdo, with your new clothes, with your new house? Like you change clothes and baths. Like you doing it for attention, or do you want transformation? We talking about a relationship. When you in a relationship, we as people gotta stop always want to be able to post the cutesy pictures, because let's be real. Sometimes y'all don't know what goes on behind them closed doors. Y'all don't know the arguments these people have, the disagreements these people have. Y'all don't know. All y'all see. And I know we post all the good stuff, but nobody ever gonna post the bad stuff. Nobody ain't gonna post that you and your husband sleeping in separate rooms. You and your wife sleeping in separate rooms. Nobody ain't gonna post that, of course. Then you got some people that gonna post that, but then with the people that post that, I be wanting to ask them so bad. Did y'all really try to fix that? Or did you need to be able to come to social media and have your story time and people like your story time? Let's talk about it. Y'all remember the one young lady that made all the platforms shake upside down when she made a video about them on a cruise, and she knew her man didn't want her. He wanted somebody else, and then come to find out that was just for attention. Some people want attention more than they want transformation. Some people want that man more than they want a grown man. Some people want that man more than they want a grown man. You don't want a grown man. You want a man. You want to be able to say you got that man. Some people will do any and everything just to prove to somebody they can get that man and say they got that man. And then sometimes you don't even know the hell and the high waters you finna go through. Just because you went and fought and fought and fought and finally got him, that ain't no guarantee you he gonna be Superman. You got him, okay, but what came behind it? Because if we was real and we talked to a few women, let's talk to the grown women that fought and fought and fought and took somebody man. They did everything in their power, took somebody man. Now they got the man and now they going through. Wait a minute, hold on. You did all that and now y'all going through. If you could be honest, this is why you need to understand, do you want attention or do you want transformation? Some men do everything in their power to get some women. They will look over everything in the crowd to get the baddest thing in the crowd. And when they get the baddest thing in the crowd, she ain't even what he wanted. He sitting back saying, you mean to tell me I got the baddest, prettiest, the baddest he thought was in the crowd, and you ain't about a quarter? Because sometimes what looks good on the outside ain't good in the inside. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Oh, she fine. She shaped like a glass bottle. Oh, she high yellow. I'm going to say this. A lot of high yellow women think they the God's gift, goddess of the world. And just like brown-skinned and dark-skinned women get cheated on, they do too. Some women feel like they got to go get BBLs, mommy makeovers, because they want the attention. They don't, and they tell themselves, oh, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for transformation. Are you really doing it for transformation, or are you doing it because you want attention? Oh, you doing it. You getting that BBL, that flat stomach. You don't want no rolls in your back. You want that. You want to be shaped so You want everybody to be saying, dang, she fine. Are you really doing it for you, or are you doing it for attention? Because let's be clear, ain't nothing better than a normal a woman that's natural. Ain't nothing better than a natural woman. And I said what I said. You can't compete. I can't argue with now woman that don't got a BBL. I can't argue with now woman that don't got the lipo and got their body done, got their booty done. I can't argue with now woman that got this done and looked. I can't argue with you because you are right. You are shaped like a glass bottle. Baby, you got hips and thighs, your back straight, your stomach flat. I can't argue with you because I'm all natural. And baby, listen, God created me like this. And baby, I'm not tampering with nothing God created. And we can argue if you got a BBL, this ain't me knocking you, but ain't no woman with a BBL gonna be able to tell me nothing. Because baby, you win. I can't argue with you. But see, do you want it for attention or do you want it for transformation? Because if you got a man and you ain't have no big booty, no flat stomach, you ain't have none of that, hey Miss Janice, you ain't have none of that, and you already got a man, listen, men, a lot of women, a lot of men more than you think, more than a lot of these women think, like natural women. Some things that be done, it be done for attention. You understand me? I know we can say Cardi B got her body done, but Cardi B stay getting cheated on. Hello. So when you be looking in the mirror and you be doubting yourself, baby, think about, listen, you can do all that and that don't mean that you ain't gonna be cheated on, dogged out, walk like a dog, because baby, just like a natural woman get it, you get it too. But see, some people won't do things for attention. Some people will put themselves in debt. Everybody put debt. Let's talk about it. Put debt in the chat. Put debt in the chat. Let's talk about debt. Some people will put themselves in debt. Come on, y'all. Support the live because I'm talking better than y'all supporting me now. Come on, YouTube. Y'all, I'm talking good and ain't nobody supporting. Come on, y'all. If you on Facebook, if you don't mind grabbing up them stars, come on, y'all. Support y'all live. Whoa. Let's talk about debt. Let's talk about debt. Some people will go in debt trying to prove a point to somebody else. Baby, that's your bill. Some people will buy a car if they see somebody else with a car. They can't afford the car, but because they so green-eyed monstrous and they want attention, they want somebody to say, "Ooh, look at them. They went and got an Audi. They went and got a Mercedes. They went and got a Benz because they seeing other people with these things. And baby, you can't even afford it. You will go in debt. Some people can't afford a house payment. Some people can't afford a house payment. Instead of them staying in an apartment until they can afford it, they'll jump out there in that deep because they see everybody else doing it and they money looking funny. You can't afford no house payment, but you sitting around here jumping out there in debt. You gonna go on a trip that you can't afford. People will go in debt because they want attention and not for transformation. If you got a car that take you from point B to point A, it gets you to your job, gets you to the store. What's wrong with it? If because a Camry do the same thing that an Audi do. A Toyota do the same thing that a Mercedes do. Quit trying to go into debt because you want attention. People will go into debt trying to prove. Some people will buy a bag, a Birkin bag, a Louis bag, a Gucci bag, just so they can say they got a Gucci bag. And then let's talk about it. A few months ago, the Chinese people got on here and said the same stuff they use for the fake bags, they use for the real bags. And then you got people saying, I don't care, I'm going to steal buy the real bag because I can't be walking around here with no fake bag. Baby, some of these imitation bags, you can't even tell the difference because all we really doing is carrying it, putting our wallet in it, and putting a few things in it, and then you going to throw it in there. I got 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 25 bags, and I switch up when I want to switch up. Some of these fake imitation bags, you can't even tell that they real, but some people going to go right out there. Some people going to go right out there and buy a Louis bag, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 Louis bag. Gonna go to the Louis store. Then you know some of them stores they go and they got a little wine cup. They sipping on their little wine because they want to show people, oh, I'm in the real store, and can't even keep no money in the bag. Hello, you got a $3,000 bag on your shoulder. You can't even keep $3,000 in it. And if I had $3,000, I don't think I'd buy a $3,000 bag. I'm just telling y'all. Because there's so much stuff that I want to do. rather have money saved in the bank versus trying to get attention, trying to impress, especially express people on the internet. When I log off the internet, half of these people that go away, they don't know me, I don't know them. And the people that know me, they don't support me no way. So me trying to impress somebody for what? Y'all, when I get off here, y'all not gonna see me walking down the street. When I post, y'all engage. When I go live, y'all engage. Listen, I'm 46 years old. Trying to impress the world, them days over with. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to have a clear face. I'm trying to have a peace of mind. I'm trying to live longer, and I'm trying to get debt free. I ain't got time to be trying to have attention because it look good, it sound good, and doing what the in crowd do. Some people want to be like everybody else and can't even be themselves. Some people lose themselves trying to get attention, and they ain't transformed. Ain't no transformation going on at all. Some people that y'all be trying to put this in the chat. Keep up with the Joneses. Excuse me. Keep up with the Joneses. People try to keep up with the Joneses, trying to do everything everybody else do. Trying to do everything everybody else do. Trying to do everything what everybody else do. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all do know see, when we say that cliche, look, word, keep up with the Joneses, people be thinking the Joneses ain't never went in debt. The Jones ain't never struggled. The Jones ain't never had no hard time. Because I know a lot of people with the last name Jones that don't struggle, they had a lot of time. You be trying to keep up with people that you don't even know their story. Because some of y'all don't even know how they even got in them positions. Listen, while you so busy watching a person's lifestyle and wanting to be like them and wanting the things that they got, listen to me. You don't know nothing about the late nights they be up crying. You don't know how they keep up with the things that they got. You don't know the things they have to do in order to keep it. Because some of the things people do, I can guarantee you won't do to keep it. Because some people do some things, some strange things for a few dollars. It's some people do some strange things for a few dollars. And you be around here saying, dang, I want that. I want that. Thank you, Monique. I want that. I want that. You don't know what a person went through. You only know what they tell you. You don't know their whole story. You don't know the nights they cry and saying, Lord, I don't know how I'm going to pay for that car. I don't know how I'm going to keep this house. I don't know how I'm going to keep it up. And this is what I learned about people like that like attention and not transformation. When you get on social media and you portray one lifestyle, you portray a lifestyle that you got it all together. When you portray you got it all together, when you portray that everything is perfect, when you portray that you ain't never in need, you ain't never in debt, you ain't never had a hard time, you got to keep that up. Because the first time you try to be real, them same people that watched you be a millionaire gonna be blowed and they gonna look at you a different way because you pretended as if you had it all together. You got to keep that same charades up forever. You can't never be real. You can't ever be real in life because now you show people you always got it. You ever see people always posting everything perfect? Their house perfect, their kids perfect, their clothes perfect, everything organized. Life is so perfect and ain't nothing ever out of place. I want to be a fly on their wall because we know ain't nothing ever that perfect. You understand me? Ain't nothing ever that perfect. I clean up, but my house get messed up. I go through like y'all go through. I cry sometimes late in the midnight hour. I talk to God more than y'all ever know. I have bad days and I have good days. I win some days and I lose some days. I have people that tell me they love me, they proud of me, they like what I do. And I have some people that say, you too loud. I don't like what you're talking about. I don't agree with you. You're ugly. You large up here. You small down there. You think that everybody feels that what I say and what I do is good. And see, I'm okay with that. Some of y'all can't stomach that because see, y'all want people to tell you y'all do good all the time. You want that attention. And as long as people clapping for you, long as people saying you the best at this, you the best at that, you want that attention. But listen. If you never get no constructive criticism, how do you know where you need to grow? That's a word. How, if you never go through nothing, how do you know where you need to grow? Why, if you always perfect and nobody ever tell you you do nothing wrong, how do you know where you need to grow at? See, some people don't want to grow nowhere. They want to stay stagnant. Get from around people that want to stay stagnant. Do not be around people that scared to grow. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't want to be around nobody that don't want to grow. I don't want to be around nobody that don't see no fault in nothing that they do. I don't want to be around nobody that's scared to grow. I don't want to be around nobody that's scared to fail. I don't want to be around nobody that's scared to fail. Right now, I'm talking about my class. I got a class. Hey, Miss Reese, I have a class that I'm starting in June. If somebody just bought one of the classes, and right now the class is $28, if only that one person or the few people that already, I got like 5 people that already, if it's only those 5 people purchase the class and get in the class, I'm fine. I'm not one of those people that I allow how other people feel about me shred me, because whatever issue you got with me, I ask that you take it to God. I'm asking that you take it to God. Because at night, my heart is clear because I go to God and I repent to get all the ugly, anything that I've said and done to offend somebody. I don't want to go to sleep being mad or angry or carrying nobody else's burden because I want to sleep at night. When you stop searching and begging and slipping and sliding for attention and start transforming, a lot of people that's single won't be single. You will have more marriages that will last more than people that's in relationships. Relationships versus marriages. If you do the statistics, there you got more people. You got more people that's just in relationships versus marriages, and you got so many broken marriages, and you got people that's been in marriages that's going through divorce that vow to never marry again. And my thing is, now that I'm on the other side because I'm married, I feel like two things that they lack. One thing, they lack God. Two things, they lack communication. Because when you get married, you got to always understand and believe that there are 3 people in that marriage. 3 people in a marriage. When you keep 3 people in your marriage will grow. When them 3 people, God, you, and your husband. The second thing they lack is communication. Because people say, oh, we fell out of love. Oh, we separated because of differences. Them differences didn't happen overnight. You have couples, older generations. You got them people been married for 30 and 40 and 50 years. This generation I'm in, people be married 5, 6 months, maybe 15 years. You know why? Because we are too busy watching other people's marriages, and we assume that that is what marriage is, when in actuality, you don't know the ups, the downs, the backs, the fronts, the goods, the bads that people go through. All we see is what they portray on social media, and we assume that's love. No. And this generation, the only thing that we have more and more of is receipts. The only thing that we have more and more of is receipts. Oh, baby, this generation, get in an argument with somebody, they're going to come with receipts. But when you having a grown-up conversation like this, what is it that you want? Attention or transformation? Because ain't no way y'all been together 90 days and ain't no growth. 90 days is a long time. You know why? Because most jobs, you have to be on that job 90 days before you get insurance. You got to be on that job 90 days before they make you full time. 90 days is that mark where you can see good and bad about a person. It ain't all you gonna see, but you have time to really see if it's attention that they seeking or is it transformation. A lot of relationships right now, you have people saying, I ain't gonna post because I don't want nobody in my business. So you mean to tell me you grown, they grown, and y'all got to hide y'all relationship because y'all afraid people gonna ruin your relationship? Why is that? You grown and they grown, but y'all can't post each other because y'all too afraid of what people gonna say and who gonna come out the woodwork. Let me talk about it. Let me tell you why people hide their significant other off social media. Because 9 out of 10, and I ain't saying it's 100%, somebody hiding something somewhere because me as a woman, as a chick, you ain't hiding me. At first, we can, we gonna get to know each other and see what it's going, but you ain't hiding me. I ain't hideable. You not gonna push me to the back and don't want nobody to see. Oh, y'all people let us say because I want to keep people out my business. I want to be secret. Now, a lot of the times, and I'm telling you, when a person wanna hide you or hide the relationship, it's some other person that they wanna hide that relationship from because you ain't hiding me. I'm grown and you grown. If I wanna post you, I'ma post you. I ain't gotta cover your face. I can post you because I'm the type. Listen, if whatever gonna happen, whatever gonna be, if they gonna come out of the woodwork about you, let's let it be now. I don't want to wait till when I'm in a full-blown relationship in love with you, and then I post you, and then the chicks you've been creeping with, lying to, come out the woodwork, baby. I'ma post you and listen. Forever hold our peace. If anybody want to claim them, let them claim them now before we fall in love. That's the mentality you should have. Not I'ma hide them. So you hide them for a whole year and bam, you come out and now his baby mama coming out the wood. Girl, we was together 6 months ago. If you had posted him 6 months ago, baby, you wouldn't be in this position. Thank you. If listen to me, if you think I'm dead serious, that's just like a man. Oh no, baby, we gonna keep our stuff private. I don't want nobody in my business because the last time I posted a man, everybody jumped on him. We gonna listen. If you think waiting a year to post your significant other, your boo, your thing, you gonna post, but you wanna you think that's gonna stop whatever gonna come because everything done in the dark gonna come to the light. See, this where people lose me at. I'm only talking to grown people that understand what I'm talking about. My girl say this her first time here. Let me pin this up. My girl, her name is Girl Please. She say this is my first time here. And you being real. People don't like real. You understand me? They don't like real. Let me tell you something. Y'all are too grown to be hollering about I ain't posting because it's gonna be too many people they gonna be hating women, baby. If they gonna come out the woodwork, they gonna come out 90 days, 3 months, a year. It ain't too much you can hide. Y'all got to grow up and quit worrying about it. Do you want attention or do you want transformation? Because, listen, me and my husband, before he was my husband, we dated. When we came out, this is the only thing I told him. We had took pictures. We had spent time. I said, listen, I gave him the courtesy. I only gave him a courtesy. Y'all hear me, ladies? I gave him a courtesy. Thank you. I gave him a courtesy. I said, listen, I'm about to post our pictures. Let me know right now if the women coming out the woodwork about you, because when they come out the woodwork, it ain't on me because you said you was single. You understand me? And before I gave him a courtesy warm up. He said, you can post me. I ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody coming out the woodwork. Bam. I posted him. Nobody came out the woodwork. Because, like I said, I ain't that chick that you hide in the closet because you want to keep our relationship private. You want to keep everybody out of our business. Ain't nobody in our business. I don't put my business on there. I put things on social media that I want people to know. Either you want attention or you want transformation. Because when you with me, baby, I'm transforming you. And when I'm with you, you transforming me. That's how it should be. But see, some of y'all be walking around here, because the last one I had, the other one. No, baby. The last man that you had, he was a man and he wasn't a grown man. Hello. The last, I'ma say it for y'all women in the back that think it's a flex to get on social media and don't post your significant other. Let me tell you something. I ain't hiding my husband. I ain't hiding because he's a good man. He ain't perfect and he mine. And I be want to brag about mine. I like to celebrate mine out loud. Some of y'all want people to celebrate y'all, but y'all want to celebrate everybody. Celebrate me out loud. Don't celebrate me when nobody can't see you. Celebrate me then too, but celebrate me out loud. Let the world know that you proud of me on your arm because I'm letting the world know I'm proud of you on my arm. See, some of y'all don't get that. This grown folk talk. This grown folk talk. You hear what I say? Because celebrate your man. Why not? Where my big wives at? Where my big wives at? Because if you a big wife, put big wife in the chat. If you a big husband, put big husband in the chat. Listen, why do y'all feel like you got to do certain... But listen, it's time to transform and quit being so worried about how people going to portray you and what. Because if you got a good man, if you got a good woman, and I ain't talking about perfect, hide for what? Because if I bring you out in 5 years, the same people that was been waiting for me to bring you out 5 years ago gonna be still right there waiting. Sometimes it's when I say, do you want attention? Today's topic is, do you want attention? What do you require? Attention or transformation? You want somebody on your arm that just is, you know how they say, some women feel like they trophies. Some people feel like they trophies. Some women feel like I'm the trophy. Y'all do know when you win a trophy, you put that trophy on the shelf. Some people feel like they trophies, they sport fish, or they just who they is. Me, I'm who I am. You get that trophy, you put that trophy on the shelf. And that part, for display, Keisha, for display. Get it? You put that trophy out for display. Sports fish, you got her on your arm just because when y'all go to little events, it look good on your arm. But what about us regular women? I'm just me. See, what do you want? Attention or transformation? Because the version of a man that the last women got, I don't want. And I know I'll never get that version of that man, of my husband. The version that I was with my other kids' dad, with the man that broke my heart, like broke me, that I wrote about, that version of me is gone. I've transformed into I'm a full grown woman. Everybody in the chat put you, if you a man, full grown man. If you a woman, full grown woman. You should not still be that same woman you was when your man met you in the beginning. You should not be that person. Either you a full grown woman or a full grown man. And it ain't no in between. Either you one or the two. And when I say full grown women know how to communicate. Full grown women know how to say, you know what, I was wrong. Full grown men know how to talk and say, you know what, know how to deal with their emotions. Full grown men understand that you came from a broken situation and he got to be patient with you. Full grown women, understand this. Come here, full grown women. All my full grown women, put your listening ear here. Full grown women, let me tell y'all something. Full grown men cry. And I'm not saying, I ain't talking about the ones that been on cheated and they come with them crocodile tears. I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about a full grown, get out and work, hardcore man. They cry. They cry when they hurt, when they full, and they just need to release it. And some women that ain't full grown, they can't understand it. They cry, but as a full grown woman, you got to respect it. And as a full grown woman, you better not ever make him feel less than because he opened up to you and was real. See, some of y'all women, y'all be like, I'm a full grown woman, but a man open up to you and be real, and he tell you about some things that hurt him growing up. He tell you about his faults. He tell you what he falling short. He tell you that sometimes he feel less than because sometimes he feels like he can't provide for you how he really wants to provide for you. Sometimes you got to understand they cry, and not because they're weak, not because they're not men, not because a man don't cry. That's a lie. Men, full grown men cry. And they ain't gonna just cry for no anything. When you a full grown woman and that man feels safe with you, he will open up to you and cry. But see, some of y'all can't take that. Some of y'all men ain't never opened up to you because he don't feel safe with you. Hello. Some of the men that you deal with, he don't feel safe with you because he can't open up to you because he don't trust you enough. Because he feels like if I open up to her, when she get mad, she gonna throw it up in his face. Listen, there's a lot of things you can throw up in a grown man's face, but the moment that he's a grown man and he's in tune with his emotions and he open up to you and you throw it back in his face, that gonna be his last time ever telling you and being honest. A lot of grown women want a grown man until that grown man being real with them. Until that grown man feel like it, like sometimes it feel like the whole world against me. See, some women can't take a man being real. They can't take a grown man being real. They can take a man being real. And it's a difference. You got to understand a grown man and a man. When you find a grown man, let me tell you something about a grown man. A grown man can know that you're a full grown woman. You independent, you can cook, clean, you can get stuff fixed, you can hold it down. You don't need a man for nothing. A grown man can know that you that independent. But baby, he'll come in and he say, baby, I know you got it, but I'm here. You ain't got to do it. A grown man don't shy away because he met you independent. A grown man come to put that soft girl in you. Have you soft. See, y'all want to be tough and buff and rough and, oh, I'm like a man. You want to be that way all the time. And none of y'all don't want to be pink girl soft because you feel like if I'm soft like that, they going to run over me. When you dealing with a grown man, baby, he ain't got to run over you because he already know. This my baby, and I know if I say this, she gonna feel this type of way. I'm gonna touch her like this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do something to make her smile. That's what grown men do. Y'all want to be strong and super women all the time. Do you want attention or do you want transformation? Do you want to transform into a soft girl? Do you want to transform into a soft girl or do you want attention? Do you always want to be the one that, I pay all my bills. Oh, I don't need a man for nothing. Oh, I'm a superwoman. I don't need my baby daddy. I ain't begging him for nothing. You want to have this attitude all the time. And listen, to my strong women, let me tell you something. I'm a strong woman. If my husband ever got in a situation and needed my back, I can hold it down. See, that's when you got to define the grown woman from a woman. See, y'all assume that if he ain't sliding that black card, y'all assume that if he ain't paying 100% of the bills, he ain't a grown man. A man that pays 100% of the bills, that is not the definition of a grown man. I'm not taking it away from the men that can do that. But not all of us dating no NFL player. Not all of us dating no celebrity that got all this money. Some of us dating Grown men that go to grown jobs, that go to regular smuggler jobs, that got regular smuggler money, but baby, he a grown man. And when I say grown man by definition, he a grown man not in front of people. He a grown man behind closed doors because he know he got a grown woman and he know he got to hold it down. He know he got to love on her, spoil her, treat her like she fragile. But a lot of them men can't do that. Because we got too many women. I'm strong. I got a degree. I'm a boss. I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. And baby, it ain't nothing wrong with you having them accolades. But it's something wrong when, listen, come here. Let's argue. Let's debate. Let's debate. I know a lot of y'all believe in God. Y'all believe in God. Y'all talk about God. Y'all thank the Lord. Y'all believe in God. But some of y'all forget that God never intended for you to be alone. Take that in for a minute. God created everybody on this earth a helpmate. God created everybody a helpmate. God created everybody a helpmate. I know your heart done been broken. I know you done been fumbled and lied to, mistreated, looked over, used and abused. You done went through bad breakups. Your heart broke. You just, and you tell yourself, I'm going to be single forever because I ain't going to lie to me. I ain't going to cheat on me. I ain't going to mistreat me. Listen to me. God never intended for you to be alone. God intended for you to have a helpmate. And if you don't believe me, read the Bible. Because when he created Adam, he took some of him and created Eve. I'm talking to some of my Bible church going, I believe in God. Because when you you believe in God, you going to get that out your mind that you are an introvert. You might be the type of person that like to be by yourself, but God never intended for you to be alone. God intended for you to recorporate. He intended for us to replenish the earth. He intended for that. We know we got some people, some women that can't bear children. We know that. But God never intended for man to be alone. He never intended that. But because of the things of the world, so much headache, heartache, pain, disappointment, lying, cheating, all this that goes on over and over and over, we have become so comfortable with saying, I'm a asexual, I'm an introvert, I belong by myself, I ain't gonna never, because your heart has been broken. But if you take the time and heal that brokenness, and I'm gonna tell you, you want to know how you heal that brokenness? You want to know how? Come here. Everybody in the chat, put accountability. Put accountability. Let me see accountability in the chat. Let me see. Somebody take me on a ride now on TikTok. Let me see the car go through here. Let me see accountability in the chat. Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all how to heal real quick. This free game. Free game. I know women that's hurt, mad, brokenhearted, been through some. I'm talking about being walked like a dog. I'm talking about walk like a dog, and they like, you know what? I can't do it no more. I'm gonna be single. I don't want to ever be married. I ain't gonna never live with no man. I ain't gonna never date no man. And baby, that's fine. This ain't me trying to change your mind. But one thing I need you to do is take accountability. When I say that, I don't care how perfect you thought you were. Sit down and take accountability. A person can't do what you don't allow them to do. That man cheated on you. I'm not saying you did anything, but when you took him back, you allowed him to do that. When that man didn't come home at night and you still took him back, you allowed that to go on. When that man started lying to you and you knew it was a lie and you took that. When we stop pointing the finger as if we don't do stuff and start looking in the mirror and saying, you know what? And this ain't no, oh, I got to lose weight. I got to be prettier. I need my hair longer. Maybe he'll like me. No. accountability and saying some of the stuff that happened in that relationship was on me. Because when he didn't have no money for 3 months and couldn't help me pay the bills, and I accepted him for 3 months and I allowed him to sit on the couch, and I knew he couldn't help me, but I still laid up with him. I still laid up with him. Listen, I ain't talking about you in a marriage. I'm talking about you dealing with a man and he ain't helped you for 3 months, and you calling your homegirl and you complain about it month in and month out. You allowed him to sit on your couch. Now here it is, 6 months later, and he's still on the couch. Let me tell you something about that. I'm gonna tell you the difference between a grown man and a man. A grown man ain't even finna allow it to be no 6 months and not being able to help you. If he have to go out and sell plasma, if he have to go pick up cans on the side of the road, if he have to go get a package from his homeboy, he gonna make sure some kind of funds coming in that house. That's what a grown man gonna do anyway. But when you dealing with a man and he so get comfortable to sit on your couch for 3 to 6 months and ain't bringing in a dime and ain't even trying to hustle, ain't trying to do nothing, that ain't his fault, that's yours. That ain't his fault, that's yours. But see, people don't want to talk like that because it's everybody, that part. It's everybody else's responsibility. It's everybody else's fault. You, and then something else, accountability. Did you really take your time to get to know that man? Did that man really take his time to get to know you? Because so many people be rushing into the bedroom. I'ma say it. The bedroom, God created that part. God created X. God. He created it. He created it. And he created it for pleasure. But so many people can't wait for that part. That's the first thing they do. And then when that's done, said, it's over. What's next? What the rush be? Because they look good? Could they sound good? Or could they make you feel good? Or because you be in the mood? Take your time before you get in any relationship. Because if you take your time and get to know that person, a lot of marriages that shouldn't be wouldn't happen. A lot of babies being born into broken relationships wouldn't be. A lot of what you want from a relationship, what you want from a man or a woman, what you want, you would get. But you got to take your time. What you rushing for? Quit going into, listen, this is for my ladies. Quit going into meeting a new man and doing this. What kind of job you got? What kind of car you got? Who you live with? You single? Quit saying, I'm the table. Quit throwing up your accolades. Be you. A grown man, listen, ladies, listen. A grown man wants to know who you are outside of all that what you just said. You got a job, okay. You got kids, okay. You went to college, okay. You independent and you can travel on your own. You don't need a man, okay. A grown man want to know who you are. And see, if some of y'all join my academy, join my class, see, this is the kind of stuff we're gonna talk about. Because we got to get to the real you. Because you know, you meet that man with all that makeup, lashes, hair, eyebrows, weed in your hair, tummy tuck, all you meet him dolled up. What happens if y'all get serious? And y'all go to bed and you got to wake up with no makeup on. You might have your hair right wrapped up. This man gonna see who you are underneath all that. So what you want, attention or transformation? That's the question. That part. Some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all do things for attention. Yeah, you meet this person. When you first meet them, you GQ. I'm talking about you all together. But what if y'all got serious? He got to see the real you. And sometimes the real you is like, I don't even like her like that. We don't have any chemistry. I don't know about some of y'all, but me, when I was dating, if I didn't have any chemistry with that person, We couldn't even date. I don't care how much money you get. I don't care how you look. You got to have chemistry with people. See, some of y'all be going in, oh, cause girl, he got money. Oh, girl, I heard he got that thing. But you got to remember, is that person gonna be with you longevity? Can you grow old with them? Like, you got to make sure they're the right fit, not just for the moment. See, some of y'all be dating for the moment. Y'all be dating because it sound good and look good. And that's cool. Listen, I don't know if everybody is following me. If you are not following me, understand something. I am on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And if you are new here and you have not found me on no other platform, please go and find me, subscribe, follow. My only different name is on YouTube. My name on YouTube is at Pretty Brown 43. Everywhere else, my name is my name, Charnetta Pray Answer. If you like the way I rock and I roll, and you like, okay, I like the way this my girl get down. I like her. I want to follow. I want to subscribe. Go ahead and do that. I want to thank everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out, that supported it live, that did support it live, that engaged, that shared it out, did whatever they need to do, and those that didn't, I want to thank you to, as well. Listen, I am starting in June. I am starting a class. It is called Whole Again Academy. If you feel like it might not be you, or you know somebody that's broken and that needs help getting back to them, let them know about the class. I had somebody sign up while we were on live. They downloaded it, so they in the class. I already got 5. I told y'all I'm gonna have a few people. I got a few slots, 28. Next week, the class is gonna be $97. So if you know somebody you might want to, please go click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. It is $28. It's gonna be a time. It's not gonna be a whole lot of people in there. It's gonna be a select few, and those people are going. I'm only gonna have it on YouTube, and you're gonna have to click the link in order to get the information for that day and that class. And we're gonna talk about a whole lot, and we're gonna get in more depth. I'm gonna be able to help you on a more personal basis. Like, I'm gonna be able to have a class full of people that wanna be helped, wanna talk about some things, and we're gonna be able to do that on a one-on-one versus having thousands of people watching on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook or on TikTok or even on YouTube. It's only gonna be a select few people. So if you are interested, or you know some woman that's going through something, you know some of your cousin, your sister, your friend that's been through something, that's going through or done been through, and they just like lost and they just need somebody to talk to, $28. $28. Listen, I don't care if the 5 people that I already got that joined the class, that don't be the only ones that's in the class. I'm gonna be fine with that. Don't be left out. If you need help in June, click the link in the bio. Thank you to everybody that came, supported the live. I want to say thank you. If you like the way your girl, I got a few people that say they like the way I get down. I hope they are followers. I hope they subscribe. This how we get down. This how I do my thing. I'm one of the realest live hosts you're going to come across, because I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to be very transparent. I don't think I know everything, but I think I know enough to share to help somebody. Like I said, Monique, put this in the chat. I'm turning pain into purpose. I'm turning my pain, I've already turned it into purpose. My purpose is to share the things I've been through and pour into other women and help them become better women, better versions of themselves. You understand me? I'm taking my pain and turning it into purpose. Hey, Jennifer, thank you. I'm taking my pain and turning it into purpose. That's what I'm gonna do. And like I said, it's a few women already bought the class. If you want to join, if you think that's something that you want to do, go ahead and click. Go ahead and click the link. It's in my bio. You can wait till we get off. Like I said, I had some people already purchase it while we were on live. I had a few people purchase it yesterday, and right now, this week the class is $28. Next week the class will be $97. It's gonna go up, up, and up. So join the class if you want. Let's get ready to parade. Excuse me. Let's pray. Repent of all my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I'm asking that you cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I cancel any following spirits, any jumping spirits, any monitoring spirits. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over my home, over my husband, over my son. Anything that's not like you. Lord, I'm asking that you give each and every one of these people peace tonight. Lord, is somebody on my live heavy? They got a heavy heart. They came on with a heavy heart. Lord, I'm asking that you send your angels to surround them and let them know that you got them. Lord, open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Anybody sick on my life, I'm asking you to heal them from the inside out because you said by your stripes we are healed. Anybody weak on my life, I'm asking you to pull them close and let them know when we are weak, you are strong. Lord, do what only you can do. Close the mouths of the enemy. Close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, protect their goings and their comings as we leave this live. Lord, do not allow this message to fall on deaf ear. Let it reach the people that it need to reach. Lord, do not allow it to return unto you void. Lord, make them the first and not the last. Make them the lenders and not the borrowers. Make them the head and not the tail. Lord, and wherever your people that are disbelievers, there is some people on here that do not believe in God. Lord, whisper in their ear and allow them to know this ain't no magic show. That's all I can say. This is not a magic show. God is real. Not wondering what you're going to do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Listen. Yes. Until the next time. I hope I see a few more women joining us in the academy. It's gonna be in June. It's $28. You can't beat $28 because next week it's gonna be $97. Listen, thank you. Until the next time, I want y'all to know that I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Until the next time. Link in the bio. I hope a few more women purchase the class.